Okay, let's see. I need to move this here. I need to. I'm gonna push you guys over to the side. And. Hey, it's us. Okay. Uh. Hello, everybody. Hello, me. Hello, Renma. Hello, anybody who might be lurking out there in the darkness as we speak. Uh. Don't have a whole lot to say other than I hope you guys are all doing well today. Well, okay, that's a lie. So, no, not that you're. It's a lie that I have more to say other than just that. Christ, that just sounded like me being an ass. Sorry. No, what I mean to say is the fact that I was going to play Jurassic World at Evo today, but I'm honestly just I wasn't feeling it. I think I might have burned myself out a bit on Jurassic World Evolution 2. I think so. It might be a while before we go back to it. If I sound a bit more far away, it's because I moved my mic. Might as well just bring it back in here then. Alright. Today, we're gonna be building the Brood Coven. The Warhammer mini box that we got a bit ago. It's got 5 minis. 2 little familiars. The Magus, a Primus, and the Patriarch. Big mans. We're gonna show those off in just a minute. I did. There's the garbage man outside. Hold on. There's. I was trying earlier to, I guess, restore this like little bottle jug of paint that we had. I think it was meant to be like a primer paint from Citadel. It's like an Abaddon black, but yeah, no, it's that thing's solid now. I might as well just get a new one or get something else, which I kind of did. I just went over to like Michael's and got like a spray paint can of like a matte black primer spray. So yeah, I can't exactly do that on stream, so I'm just gonna have to take those puppies outside and just hit them with the can. Teehee. Um, anything else that I want to add? Hmm, not a whole lot, I guess. Let's see. I know there are a few things that I've come to realize that I feel like maybe I should be interact a bit more interactive, but I mean, there's only so much I can do by myself, but I will do my best nonetheless. I might as well take this opportunity to take a quick peek at our throne real quick. We added something a while ago that I'm looking forward to getting by myself at some point. Hold on, what is this? The one I have is already pretty good. Sorry, I'm just looking now at whatchamacallit. At a website that has some cool stuff that I really liked. All right. It's really cool. That's a really cool. Yeah, there's no way anybody's gonna make one of those. But okay. enough of the side chat. I might as well just show you guys what we got going on. What? Put you over here so that you're out of the way. Behold, one Genestealer Brood Coven. Man, I think I'm gonna need... Do I dare get myself the gamer sub so that I can stay awake long enough? I think I'll be fine. I think I'm just wanted to make sure that I'm more focused. But yeah, no, here's the... We got the Genestealers. I don't know if I want... Because here's this... I got this specifically for the purpose of making a future diorama. I don't think I'm ever going to, like, really stream the process because there's no way I can do it all here at where I'm at. Maybe one day if I figure out how to do a stream of that, it would be cool, but no. I think I'm gonna just take a chapter out of Boyle Isle High Time and North of the Border and kind of just build it on my own. But yeah, no, these guys are pretty cool. I really like the Genestealers. They're very interesting. At least I find them very interesting. Alright, let's open up this box. Yep, one singular runner. I'll put this over here. We have our earlier figures, our buddies. Got our Cyclonus back over here. Then we have the Bosse Flam, aka Rampage. And the old stick... I tried to move around the old sticker and it fell apart, so there's the new sticker. Now properly placed, properly centered. So, that's a win for me, I guess. Now then... Oh yeah, and I wanted to add Predacon stickers, but I don't have any, so I just gave him regular Decepticon ones. Maybe if those somehow fall out, or if I want to peel them away and replace them with Predacon symbols, it'd be cool. Alright, so we got quite a bit to go through. It doesn't look very, at least the Patriarch, the Brood Lord, if you will, looks pretty good. I don't know if I care enough to paint the Primus and the Magus, mostly because I am indifferent about it. Because I care more about putting together the Patriarch and the Familiars, to be honest. But nevertheless, we must piece these guys together. Alright. Let's set this aside over here. But... Okay, I'm assuming these are the bases for the Familiars. These are the bases for the Primus and Magus, and for the Broodlord. Put these guys over here. Slide it on over. Should I turn this on? Oh, that actually provides a fair amount of light. I might as well. Just in case. Oh! I want to show you guys something. You be quiet. Open interweb. Boop. We have uploaded a new cool little short. Oh wow, we already got 55 views. Not bad. This is so dumb. This... You know what? I've never actually bothered to check how it went on TikTok. It's it's such a stupid inside joke. Oh wow, it got 700 on TikTok. Holy cow, the tricky one got up. Well, I say tricky. The freaking Jurassic World one got almost 1,500 views. Goddamn. Which one? What has my biggest views right now? Oh, that one. That one has the most views. It's not even that funny. It's not even. Yeah. But I'm glad this one's doing pretty good. Christ. Okay. I can't stand hear myself too much. So I'm going to leave this gentleman fellow. Good friend, pal, awesome person to listen to, Jonathan of House Olivier, if you will, because he's really entertaining. And I enjoy listening to his foolishness and rants about things. So we're gonna listen to his rant about the Da Vinci Code because it's one of my favorite things to listen to sometimes. Curse you, ads! Oh. Cube. Before we continue with John, I wanted to show you guys a fun little here's a neat trick that I kind of learned with the Rubik's Cube. That I kind of want to show you guys, so I believe this. Checkerboard pattern. Yeah. I actually kind of like this. This is kind of really cool, appealing pattern. It's actually super simple and really easy to do. You just gotta slide these two. You gotta just slide the middle row twice. There we go. Wait. Oh, I messed up. Oh, oh, okay, hold on. Like, oh yeah, I learned this thing. Oh, I messed it up. Uh-huh. 1, 2. 1, 2. Wait. Oh. 1, 2. There we go. Yeah, I like doing this. This is one of like the few neat things that I have enjoyed to do with the cube. That and doing like that solve thing, which like I've seen people like do it like that a lot, or they're just like boom boom, but they're like super fast at doing that. I need to build up the speed for it, but I personally am just like eh. I understand people do it for speed cubing competitions, but like man, I'm just here to solve it for myself. I don't care about solving it as fast as possible. I don't care. But yeah, no, it was a neat little thing I learned. I love it. 21 and 23. Big Philby, yes. Sonia. Not a job. What? Yep. That. Ooh. Okay. This is very important. Oh, very important. Sorry, it's just goofy. Uh huh. Mm-hmm. Okay. Orb. Okay. One. They made three. Yes. Apple? Apple. It was the apple. No. I just think this book is fucking. In this painting. It's in here, guys. Can you see it? Look, can you fall? Can you solve this puzzle? Can you? He's so mad. He's so fucking mad about it. uh, be quiet. Actually, you know what? On something a little less on the funny side and something a bit more profound. There's a YouTube channel I discovered over a year ago now, I think. If I can find him. Here we go. I like watching this guy's videos. They're really good. I shall have one of it in the background because it's good. Please watch his stuff. They're genuinely good. I will share with you guys. Let's see. What's a good example? I think any of them are good examples. It's just a matter of which one I feel like watching. And the Resident Evil ones were good. Let's watch the actually, no, I'm feeling something spooky. What is something spooky? These two are spooky. This one's also pretty spooky. This one's I'll save that one for later. That's my favorite one. Let's watch. Hmm. Eh. Yep. Yes. Ooh, that fit in perfectly. Yeah, we're building the Ah, that's what I forgot to do. I need to open up. Yeah. I need to open up something real quick. Eh. There we go. I hate that I have to use like a separate program for this. I knew I should have paid attention to what I was doing. I have a zoom in function. I'm gonna put you over here. Yeah, I'm gonna put you like right there's good. What is the best position? Nowhere.
To have you both be a part of my team.
There it is.
Why is the camera zooming in?
Because I need to kind of. I'm doing my best to show you what we got going on here. It's not done yet. I have to put on the head, but there's one dude here. And now to put this back on. Oh, I need 24 and 22. Basically. Actually, you know what? No, I kind of want to jump into something good. Something that I actually want to, like, verbally talk about because this is. It's actually relevant to what I'm doing. And it's something that I'm going to talk a bit about. Should I save it? Should I save it for. You know what? I'm going to talk a bit about it. This video um is kind of an important one to me, mostly because I had never was never particularly interested in the Dead Space games, but it wasn't until this video that I found that kind of made me rethink that a bit more, because I realized that the necromorphs in this game was something very similar to something else that I had a hand in, or rather made. Basically, in a D&D game, I inadvertently created necromorphs. Basically a necromorph like enemy that had a very similar style and function. And I had never played any of these games before. Didn't know anything about it, and it wasn't until I watched this video that I realized, oh my god, I basically just came up with the same thing on my own, with, like, in a vacuum almost. So it was kind of just fascinating to see, like, an enemy type that I created for a D&D game was already something that existed, and it's kind of, I find it less of a, damn it, I came up with, like, somebody already came up with the same thing. No, it's more of like, how did we come up with the same thing separately without any knowledge of each other? And I just find that all too, I don't know, interesting. and fascinating to me. And the reason why this matters is because that's vaguely what the diorama I'm going to be building is it represents. Uh, Sort of that scene, that moment of these bad guys surging out from under the ground uh, to wreak havoc on the game setting. So yeah, play. Yep. If you ever watched my Son of Ball video, that the High Heresy is that entity, is that enemy type that I was talking about. That's what they were. That's what they were eventually called. The High Heresy. The Oh, oh, there we go. Well, that is a tiny thing I need to clip off. Eh. Eh. Oh, he's dead. Knowledge. Gross. Gross. How do I like this? Try to dry fit this, and I'm just like, how do I? How? How do you function? What are the markers? In the game, I even ended up making something like the marker, which is again something I inadvertently created that was very much the same thing. This am I upset again? Am I upset about it? No, I just find it really fascinating that it's like a weird sense of convergent evolution here of just like, oh, I came up with that too on my own. What, really? Did? Yeah, it kind of worked for me. I can. They were the monoliths is what I just called is what they were just called. The closer you got to them, the more it started to scramble your mind, your perception of what is, and eventually, if you get close enough, magic just stops working. Anything that is not psionic based does not work. So arcade magic, nature magic, fiendish magic, divine magic, none of that stops working after a while. And it basically does the same thing. It scrambles uh it basically, how do I put this? It de-arms um perhaps the most powerful weapon within any sapient species' arsenal, their intelligence. And the moment you lack that intelligence, you lose all mental superiority, the thing that makes you, well, figuratively superior to any other type of wildlife. And now you're just, no way are you going to be able to mentally or physically defeat the opponent that is coming toward you now. You have spooky. I'm trying to just fit this piece in here. I think I got it right. I think. I'm just gonna give it a try. Yes. Hey, got one Primus. And I need a new camera. I really do need a new camera. Hmm. I could try to use my phone, but I don't know if I'll be able to get the proper angle I want for it with the stand that I have. Because, yeah, that's attached to that. Nah. It wouldn't work. It would just face, well, my face. And quite frankly, nobody wants that. What are the necromorphs, Mr. Nurture? To carry the will. Creature! He's perished. He's dead. Oh, what the fuck? That just flopped out of nowhere. Oh, there it is. Oh, how the hell do I... Okay, there's... There is, like, a bit of excess plastic here that I cannot really focus in on. But holy hell, I have no idea how I'm going to clip it out. Oh, stab, stab, stab. Oh, it melted the clothes. Yeah. Yep. Alien. I love you, alien. I love you, alien. Okay, so I need... I'm gonna try to grab the head first. Was it number 13? Combination of X-Acto knife and filler. Almost. Yep. 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 Oh, that fits in perfect. Ew, it's all goopy. In flesh. Scree! Hey. Make us whole. on. Boom. One Magus. One Primus. Boop. Boop. I think I'm gonna jump to the familiars. Classic War of the Worlds. Nope. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And this is why I really like that video. It's just it breaks down a lot of overall. Just go like follow uh Fat Bread for a lot of cool like video essays and breakdown deep dives of things because he does an amazing job and I love listening to him talk about this stuff. But suffice it to say, um it is just so good to see like how well Dead Space set up its cosmic horror this way, and it is perhaps one of the best depictions of it in video game media. And I just think it's really rad and worth people's time. Wait, it's 15? Yes, this is 15. Center of hope, alone on the mountain, and fear too much to uptone. There's snow on the mountain. I just find it very fascinating overall. Let's see, what time is it? Okay. I need to look up something again real quick. Oh, at 1. Okay. So, I could take it now and be good by then. Probably. So here, I'm gonna step away for a little bit. I'll be right back. Oh. You all just sit and vibe for me. I return, and this time I bring a snack. We have mango, little dried mango fruit snacks. Bring us back. Oh my god. Mango. Yeah. I could have sworn this was a Ziploc bag. Oh well. I don't like adjust this a bit more. As much as I like listening to this, I now I'm in the mood for some Zelda music. Hold on. I want some neat music, please. No. Give me Midna's. Midna's theme is pretty good. No, better. No, you be quiet. Okay, I think this was. Oh, this way? This? Oh, like this, I think. Oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense. This is quadrupedal lad. Oh, no! No! Isildur! So, it's gonna be like this, and then like this, and they put together like this. Got it. Okay. Very simple, very simple. Okay, I should probably put it on this one instead. Reduce the audio so it's not overpowering me. I hope everybody's doing well today. I know it's kind of a more relaxed, chill day. A relaxed, chill morning. And it's not even Sunday yet. But the reason why we're streaming this now is because later, in about 2-ish hours, I will be over at Red's stream, at Red's channel, for the mod takeover. We will be playing a funny game of Gartic Phone with one dinosaur man. And of course, the other mods who are able to show up for it. It'll be fun, it'll be enjoyable, and I hope you guys come by and join us for some funny nonsense. Oh, I also okay. Oh my god, there's a lot I need to test out. There's a lot I need to figure out, and I just realized that I probably should not have. It's fine. I'll figure it out. I'm sure things will be okay. I just gotta try to find the focus and energy for it. And I need a number 16. Wait, hold on. How big is this guy? Okay. Oh, 50 centimeter. Yeah, I should have picked 50 centimeters. Or 47? 48? That would have been smarter of me. But no, I very foolishly made a mistake. Now I gotta live with it. Story of my fucking life. Yeah? Something you want to add, Mr. Skull Kid? Hmm? God, that just makes me miss playing, League of Legends. Because I had the, Elderwood Vagar skin, and one of the skins basically turns him into Skull Kid. With the mask on, so it's like... I was basically just playing as Skull Kid. We're going through the forest. We gotta find him. As the dawn... There we go. One offspring. God, it's gonna be... Uh... He's a slippery little bastard. There he is, he's just one little guy. One familiar. Sometimes I forget just how tiny these things are. Some of these miniatures are. How about you be quiet? There we go. In the thumbnail, you very much did. God hand. Granted us by the power of one deity. Hello, Lithane. It's good to see you. We've just been kind of vibing and just listening and watching a couple videos and just vibing and chatting. I hope you're doing well. We have so far created. We're right now working on, well, the Brood Coven. Let me zoom out a bit more. I wish I could get this thing to focus. I honestly just need to get just a new camera, period, because this is getting out of hand. we've made the Magus, and we have made a premise. It's gonna be hard to kind of tell and see because God, this thing is blurry as shit. But yes, we have formed the Patriarchy. To rule for a rule of fatherhood. Oh yeah, and one lad. And I'm just gonna put him now over here to the side on his little thing. Gonna make the other one. There was something that I was gonna say, and I don't remember what it was anymore. Oh well. Oh, we were watching like. So here's the thing about these guys. I'm not gonna really put them on their bases. Well, I'm gonna leave them here, but I'm not gonna glue them to the bases because they're gonna be part of a diorama piece that I want to make. Um, and they're gonna be kind of important for later. I need to how do I say? On my Gross Boys Plague Bursters crawler yesterday. Oh, neat. I've been eyeing the Biovore because it looks really neat. I just like the concept of like a freaking like spider tank thing, like a literal spider tank, which I think is just kind of funny. What I think. Um, wait, what the hell? That's not what that looks like, is it? Oh, it is. Okay, cool. Um, I know at Curse You ads. We've mostly just been like, well, I've just been like chatting about things that I've been sort of fixated on lately. The inspiration behind what I'm making. Being a an enemy type in D&D that I created. What's the bigger one called? I know it's the same kit that makes the Termagant spawning monster. I think I know which one you're talking about, but I don't remember the name either. Hmm. Yes. But it's definitely not this. Okay, this is the Biovore. That's just like a little tank artillery dude. That's the Neurolictor. I remember seeing it. Okay, I'm not gonna. I don't think I'm gonna find it on Amazon. I'm gonna find it somewhere else. I really want to get a Neuro Tyrant. That's the one thing one of the things I really want to get. Oh, it was a Tyrannofex. Okay, I wasn't sure if I was right on that or not. The Tyrannofex is kind of cool. I feel like it's one of those models that needs like a new update. But I am thinking of I might as well open up this guy. Biovore. I like this. It's a spider. It's a spider tank. It's a spider. The spider. I really want to find a Nero Tyrant somewhere. This guy. This is one of these like minis that I want to collect. Like, what? Regardless of whether or not I'm gonna put it in an army, but let's face it, this would look great in our colors. Like, this is basically just meant to be like a mini for me. So you got these little guys. Like, that's pretty much just me. That's right. It just looks ideal. I really want to find and get one myself sometime. Turn this off real quick. I have checked eBay a while ago. No, that's the wrong one. Why did I put it in here? Or did I already get rid of it? I think I might have gotten rid of it. No, I did get rid of it because otherwise it would have been like around here on the throne list. Okay. I'll have to check whatchamacallit. Might as well just check eBay. To eBay. I see them going for about $30. Maybe. I'll have to find one that I kind of... I kind of have to find one that I vibe with. How long does this one... Oh, this one's got a bidding going on. It's already complete. $42. $27.09 shipping. This one's from Florida. I add it to the list. Add it to the list of crimes of Rainforest. I don't know why I was just remembered that from freaking Heavenly and Cab, like from a long time ago. To the stream. But yeah, no, I really like the Nero Tyrant. It's just very 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 appropriate. Where the hell was I? Oh, I need to put this guy. Yeah, number 18. Yes. There was I was explaining something about that is related to a D&D character that I made a long time ago. Which is what this diorama is going to be about. Um, I'm going to go in a lot more detail about this character. June 10th, because that will be Bortho Day, removal day, if you will. And I want to do something kind of special. So I thought I'd talk about some characters that I created that are very important to me. They are near and dear to my heart. and I thought I might as well share. And one of those characters is an evil character, an evil PC that I made for a game that um went from being like kind of maniacal Disney villain, very Frieza evil, to basically being an eldritch version of the Lich from Adventure Time. And he ended up very much commanding a great and terrible army of his own creation that, without even me ever picking up Dead Space, was basically a fusion of Tyranids, necromorphs, and other xenolike creatures in concept and in function. And it just worked beautifully. They were called the High Heresy. And they were a nightmare. Because basically the character, well, used to go by the name Massey. He was like this troll-like individual who got the evil power up, went through a bit of his own evil training arc, if you will. He came back as what I'm gonna call for now a sort of modified, mutated illithid, and came back with a vengeance. Basically came back. He ended up being called. He basically gained the new name Dramorval, with the title of that a title that was given to him by others because other mortal races and humanity are like trying to like figure out what to address this guy as. How do we even this entity? He was given the moniker the Heretic of Reality. Which goes fucking hard, not gonna lie. This being who is outside and beyond what is normal to our world, and his creations are just a mockery of what we believe life is. And so his creations were then called the High Heresy. Do they have a name for themselves? Probably not. But that's because they don't need to. They don't think about that. They're not per se alive as we believe them to be. No, it's something that I will grow to talk a lot more in depth about in the future, because it's something that that really fascinates me, and is something that I'm really proud with how it came out. Uh, in fact, it so much so that it is very much referenced in a video that I made a while back, over a year ago. Over a year ago? No, about almost all back in Halloween, back in October, long ago. It was my Son of Ball video. They make reference to them a bit because, yeah, it's fun. It was sort of like a horror movie trailer anyway, so I might as well add them into it. You know what? I might just play it just because I am oddly proud with how it came out. I do wish I got some better footage, better gameplay footage of what I was doing. Baldur's Gate 3, The Son of Ball. Alright, take it away past me. Oh. I'm missing a piece. Where'd you go? Okay, now that we have moved to an unlimited data plan, I might actually reinstall this game just to finish that playthrough. Um, basically we modded it so that I basically can just auto transform into the ball spawn, and it was basically just a B horror monster flick of him just coming out of the shores and just terrorizing the coast, and it was actually kind of rad. I was like, okay, this is fun. Am I missing all the story, all the quest lines? Yes, but at the same time, I'm living the fantasy of just being a monster and just terrorizing terrorizing the populace. So I kind of win still here. Sins of arrogance. Oh, here they are. Here they are. The revenge. Yeah, battles back in October. Damn, that was fun. I wish I had gotten better gameplay of what I was doing with that. Like, but it was good. It was great. I was happy with how it all came out. Yeah, yeah. All right. Me. Yeah, yeah. Shrink this back. It. There was something I was gonna talk about. Oh, right. So here, um, how do I put this? So my birthday is coming up because it is June 10th. So we have like 2 weeks. Yeah, sounds about right. About 2 weeks until it happens. Because I understand the circle of people that I have been with, there has, the occasional assault on people's thrones tend to happen. But here's the thing. Um I am going to be out of town around the end of June. And if people start getting me things on my throne too soon, well, sorry. If they start getting me stuff on my throne like around the 10th, there's a chance I won't be here to receive any of it. So what I've been doing is kind of just promoting, so like, hey, if you actually do plan on getting me anything, do it now because I'm probably not gonna get it until like I I come back in like the beginning of July. Um And maybe when I come back, I will actually reopen it again. But suffice it to say, house is being fumigated for termites, and I gotta be out of here. Luckily, all the necessary things have been taken care of for the most part. We got a place to stay. We got a place, and yes, we're able to bring Boy with us, so that is something that has been concerning me for a while, so that has been secured. But aside from that, uh, I'm just not going to be available between, like, I think it's the 20th? The 21st to the 23rd. I'm pretty much just not going to be here. So I'd rather people get me stuff now than later. And in response, if I get things early and they arrive at my doorstep, we'll do a little unboxing for you guys. And people can come by and see what we got. And see what stuff they ordered. Alright. We have another familiar. He's familia. I know I can't focus in on it, but I'm gonna try to zoom in. I tried. He's got a skull. He's carrying a skull in one of his arms. Like, eh. He carries his family with him. No matter where he journeys, where he goes, his family will always be there for him. Literally. Voices in my head say Yamcha. There you go. I'm just gonna leave you sitting on your base. I feel like I... Oh, that's right. Sai has been doing her thing with Isabella Ooze. I hope they're doing okay. Hope they're having a good time right now. I feel like I ain't saying some. Alright, team. I'm gonna move all this freaking this fucking health hazard. God, there's so much plastic in my room. I'm pretty sure it all constitutes as a health hazard now. I feel like OSHA would come in here and have a heart attack. God, this music takes me back to a time when I was but one creature, dubious perhaps in design. All right, it's time to make Papa, the father unit. Genestealers are... I find them a bit fascinating and also just incredibly tragic and ironic at the same time. They're not... As far as, like, Warhammer factions go, I'm not super invested with the Genestealer cults. But they are interesting, and they are cool. And I find their situation to be very fucky. Again, tragic, but also there's just an irony to it all, which is kind of funny to me. To explain what the Genestealer cult is, for those who may or may not know, they are a branched faction of the Tyranids, as you have no doubt noticed by now. A Genestealer cult can prop up anywhere within the galaxy. They can be formed in any of the various species that exist throughout Warhammer 40k for the most part. And as the name implies, it all starts with a Genestealer. What is a Genestealer, you might ask? A Genestealer is a very special type of Tyrannid unit, referred to as a Vanguard unit. Which means these guys are more or less built for the purposes of scouting, if you will. My pants, yeah, they take the pants. They come in here and they're like, I'm taking these. They're mine now. They are infiltrators. They are scouts, decent assassins, if you will. And the Genestealers are excellent at infiltration because their whole purpose, as their name implies, is to harvest genetic material of various species and implement them back into the hive mind as a biomass to learn and adapt and change with these new genetic material. And what they can make from those genetic materials is create new variants of existing Tyrannids, new life forms, new various new strains. They are very important. And these Genestealers can infiltrate many areas, many places, one of which, let's say, for example, the Imperium. They can enter, let's see, a team of Genestealers can potentially infiltrate, let's say, a Space Hulk, a giant, dreadnought Imperial dreadnought ship, effectively. I know dreadnought is also technically the name of a giant mech thing that they have, but you get what I mean. They infiltrate a giant, Gothic fleet. And what they'll do is they'll have at least maybe one or several basically lock themselves into suspended animation, kind of just vibe inside within the cargo. And by the time that ship arrives on a destination that is favorable, they will then escape that ship and prowl among the populace, basically living in the night in urban various environments, be it urban or otherwise. They basically scout, infiltrate, as I said before already, but they get basically a lay of the land. They try to understand what the current climate is in terms of the society, the political government, how the culture and everything. Feast and prey upon creatures, people, and then they burrow themselves deep into the sewers far away in the underground areas. And they gradually start luring. Well, first they kind of just sit there. They embiggen. They grow bigger, larger, stronger, becoming a patriarch, as we call them. And this single Genestealer, now patriarch, will gradually start to lure people down towards its lair, into its place, where it uses its advanced synaptic powers, it's a big brain psychic shit, to start manipulating and mind altering people that come by here, to basically have these desperate, downtrodden dwellers believe that what they are looking at is not, in fact, a horrible bug dinosaur monster creature that is out to kill you and eat you, but in fact a savior, a divine angelic being, beautiful, graceful, capable even. And then and that is where the fun begins. And by fun I mean the breed. No. Okay. Given that this comes from the UK and sensitive English sensibilities are like, no. Basically, what ends up happening is that they bestow what is called the Genestealer's kiss. They implant a bit of their genetic detail makeup into a obviously now willing creature, and now its genealogy has mutated, and any future offspring from this bloodline will come out as weird mutants. The first couple generations are probably gonna come out a lot like this guy, this creature, or even this guy here, where they are just monstrous bug human creature dudes. They're obviously gonna be rejected by society because in 40K humanity are like fuck mutants, just like in the X-Men. The third generation would start to look a little better. Sometimes they might even mutate and augment themselves even more. But a lot of these, like, the first, like, 3 generations are rejected and forced to live underground, where that's fine. They get to stay with Papa. They get to stay with the Patriarch, who's going to take care of them. And basically instill this doctrine of a new divine religion. And as you all understand in 40K, new religion that isn't the Emperor is bad. So they then continue to do this for at least 5 generations of people. So give or take maybe 60, a century perhaps even, of just generations are born. And by the time we get to like the 5th generation, these are people within the bloodline that can very easily pass as human. They're completely bald, and I mean completely bald. Like, there's no facial, no head hair, no body hair to begin with. They got a weird lump on their forehead, but that's and you can just cover that up with anything. They got 4 limbs instead of 5 or 6, and they can just walk right into society. And that's where the rest of the cult shenanigans begin. Where you have regular Joes, good diplomats, maybe high-ranking ecclesiarchs who rise up, all within regular society. The final, and in the final days, the last generation is born. It's like either the 8th or the 9th generation. And for some reason, when that happens, full proper Genestealers are born. That means like one of these Genestealer ladies somehow manages to give birth to a full Genestealer. I'm gonna give you guys an image of what a Genestealer kind of just looks like. I know I have the box of them in the background in my closet, but I'm just gonna grab a few visual aids for you guys to understand what I'm talking about here. Tyrannid. Ooh, I love this one. Ooh, I love this. So this is a Genestealer. So they start like this, gradually become a little more human, and then at the last generation, they go back to this. They go... hold on. Okay. They go back to this thing. They go back... What, by the time this happens, however, is when, a couple things happen. One, the mothers just think that this is the most beautiful, divine baby child that they've ever had, and there's nothing wrong with him. He's just a beautiful baby boy with 4 limbs, freaking metal rendering claws, and sharp, jagged teeth of terror. They return to Tyrannide. And by the time this happens, the Patriarch... I'm actually going to grab another image. Actually, let me open this up again. Be quiet. Tyrannid... I probably should have put Genestealer. So the Patriarch, which is this guy that we're going to be building in a second. Or that we're currently building, technically. With his big brain, sends a signal to the rest of the Hive Fleet. Saying, hey, like, hey guys, we're ready to, we're good to go. Operation is a go now. And the Hive Fleet's like, bitchin', let's go. I'm not going to get into the intricacies of what happens in between, because there's actually a lot of fucky shit that happens. But I will sum it up for you as best as I can. Hey guys, I got the party all set up, catering and everything. Like, oh fuck yeah! Yeah! Wait, hold on. Yeah! So, what ends up happening is, the Tyrannids do not, their method of interstellar travel is very simple and relatively inefficient compared to everybody else, because they do not use the warp or the webway, or a webway, sorry, because they don't have access to that stuff, and they don't see a point in really traveling through the warp, or they don't really have the means to or care to. But what they end up doing on how they travel is pretty fucking bizarre, because what they end up doing is they basically create a gravitational slingshot between a basically point A to point B. And with that, everything that is within this distortion of gravity is gets kind of messed up. So like, basically, because there's a gravitational distortion very close to the planet target that they are going to, it fucks with that planet. It starts to mess with its own gravitational forces. And basically starts creating virtually an apocalypse. The tides rise and change, tectonic plates are moving, the moon starts to go places it's not supposed to go to. It is a shit show. And when it's all done, and basically, eventually it calms. It ends. And what few survivors remain... Oh, wait. I'm getting ahead of myself, actually. Because that's definitely one method that they can use. Another method might be they're already kind of close by and they'll just stop on by. But basically, everything is fucked. And while okay. You know what? Forget everything I just said. That's for a normal Tyranid invasion. for a Genestealer invasion, they might already be kind of close by. And when the fleet starts moving in, and like I said, they're not very fast per se when it comes to traveling. They're the Genestealer cult's numbers swell, and they rise up, and they create a revolt, like a planet-wide revolt, planet-wide revolt, planet-wide revolt. And oh boy, does it get messy. At some point, in the middle of this war with the Genestealer cults, the sky goes black. Because that's when the Tyranid invasion properly happens. And it's kind of funky. Because, like, when the Tyranid forces do land, they fight side by side with the Genestealer cults. Like they are just another part of the hive. And should this uprising succeed, and all opposition has been defeated, mostly digested, one of three things happens. And it's kind of funny. So, option number one. You are either very successful and impressive, or they don't particularly care, and they just let you go. You as a Genestealer will be allowed to travel with the rest of the Hive Fleet, and you can go to a future planet where you will start it all over again. Well, you will start the glorious ascension. You will bestow your wisdom and teach others and follow your patriarch to a new world. Option 2. The battle is over, the feasting begins. Your patriarch, your divine deities, give you one last bit of boon, the promise of your ascension and your salvation. Please, step forward, my child, and let yourself go in front of this giant chasm of holy light. And by giant chasm of holy light, I mean this giant pool of digestive acid. And so they dive and they fall, and they become one with the biomass and one with their Tyranid overlords. All without ever knowing what actually happened. The third and final option, your purpose is done. Your service is over. We don't need you anymore. They disconnect all of the Genestealers from the synaptic link. And there they realize in absolute horror what they have just done. What their reward will be, and basically an eternity of being digested and recycled for a race of bug monsters. Wah wah. And that's which is ultimately kind of the final. Also, your patriarch body. Okay, after saying patriarch and patronly stuff, I can't help but feel like maybe it's time to open a Patreon. I might open a Ko-Fi or something. A Ko-Fi coffee. I just don't know what to, like, offer other than just, here, donate. I think I might, whatchamacallit. I have an idea for it, but I'll sit on it more. I keep saying that and I never actually do. I really should do that one day and actually, like, contemplate stuff like that. Because I do want to keep streaming and doing stuff like this to make shit for you guys. And donations are helpful in these trying times. But I've got a lot of friends who need it a lot more than I do. And I'd rather people help them out because their lives are important. Mostly, well, to everybody and to them. Mainly, I'm talking about DJ Ghost Pop, Party Demon S, Minerva, Red Claw, Zozo, Psy. I care about them a lot and I want to make sure that they're okay. Mushy stuff aside, the life of a Genestealer cult, just like everything else in Warhammer 40k, is pretty fucky. Because sure, you can find purpose, a higher calling, but unless you somehow make it to the very end, there's like a 25% chance. I wouldn't say even a 50-50. It's like a 25-25-25 chance that you're going to be recycled, reused for another holy journey. Get gaslit one last time into heaven, or fucking die. Just perish. Okay. I'm gonna put this tube here. So, Patriarch. Am I reading this right? You somehow go in. Oh, you go in here. I was trying to. Okay. Need a. How in the. Okay. Up there. Okay. So this. Oh, there it goes. I understand that the Patriarch is shaped like this because it's meant to be like the symbol for like Genestealers and overall the Tyranids, I guess. But part of me just wishes that this tail was actually kind of splayed out more to the back to like, maintain balance. But and not look nearly as phallic as it does, but who am I to question the designs of John Games Workshop? I should sand this down. Thank you all for coming to my TED Talk about stealing genes and taking pants and other genetic materials. You know what? Sure, let's listen to the Cottontails Serenade. She did a great job with this cover, so I want to listen to it. I see a red door and I want it painted black. No colors anymore, I want them to turn black. I see the girls walk by dressed in their summer clothes. I have to turn my head until my darkness goes. Okay, I never understood this lyric. Are they saying that they have to like turn their head away so that they can stop being mad? Or that they can be mad? Because if they want to stop being mad, why are they just angry to see just joy? I feel like that's probably what it is at the end of the day. Like I fucking I could look at them fucking dressing in bright, colorful, adorable shit. I hate it. In other words, it's kind of a mood. Flowers and white souls, both never to come back. We'll turn our heads and quickly look away. I'm used to it, baby. It just happens every day. My heart is black. They see the door and I have it painted black. The morning's done. You're red door and I'm melted, painted black. Colors anymore, I had to black. In their summer clothes. Painted black, black as night, black as coal. Wanna see the sun blotted out from the sky. Painted, 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 painted black. I wanna see it painted, 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 painted black. Oddly apt because I'm definitely gonna prime these things in black, so this will all become black. Black is my heart. You know what? Nah, I'm not feeling that one. I think it's time for some metal. As we listen to one of my favorite metal bands. Or rather, I guess favorite albums, songs. Because I know Opeth has changed a fair amount since these days. I did not realize how loud that was. I hope people could actually listen to what I was saying. Fuck, okay. Mm -hmm. Okay, so 9 and 8 now. Rise above the vile, lay my final rest, poured into my chest. The ocean I walk, peering way past the gate. Will death scream for the Oh, wilted scenes. Charlotte's stalking shadows. Halo ahead, all I see is departure. Mourners lament, but it's me who's the martyr. Pledge yourself to me. Never leave me be. Sweat breaks on my given time wins now. Into the orchard I walk, peering way past the gate. Oh, he's got a freaking. Okay, there's no way it's gonna pick up this detail. But he's got like a Space Marine helmet on his hand, and that's pretty cool. Halo ahead, all I see is departure. Mourners lament, but it's me who's the martyr. There's a box of Space Marines that I want to get that I have been told from one friendo, one British squid, that as far as the tabletop is concerned, they're kind of uh they've basically been like replaced. Like somebody like there's another box set that are just better or more current, I suppose. But for the sake of just collecting and having for like display and diorama pieces, I want to get these really because I want to have. I feel they look perfect for a Raven Guard team. So I was like, I like the Raven Guard because I'm one of the few weird people who really like who actually like the Raven Guard. Because everybody else seems to be interested in like other Marine factions, and I understand the Raven Guard are pretty much the ones that are least chosen or least picked for the most part. But yeah, no, I like the Ravens. I know there was like I think this is more of a popular theory. I don't know if this has been proven true or not. Because I know like quite a few of the faction of Space Marine chapters are meant to depict like different human cultures of Earth. I could be wrong, but I think the Raven Guard were meant to depict Native American culture, and I thought that's kind of cool. Even though they all kind of just look like your average hot topic attendee of just emo boys. I just think it's cool that they were meant to be Native American dudes who were like, and I also just find the Raven Guard to be okay. Well, it's not just the Raven Guard, but it's a style, a trope. I for lack of a better word, because I can't find it, a theme of like really like tall, strong, like entities, like really physically imposing, really big and strong, but who are like who are just somehow incredibly stealthy, and it's just like, oh, what the hell? Like, oh, what? You just turn around and you just like going about your day, and you look over your shoulder. There's just an 8 foot tall like slab of black steel, and like, oh, what the hell? Where the how did you get over there? How did you move so fast? How did you? Ah, it's impressive. Is red. Okay, okay, yeah, no, I should end the stream right now, actually. because I gotta get ready. Alright. Bum 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 bum. I will put this guy, the Patriarch, in a bit on my own, but I need to get out of here because I gotta get ready. Which means we gotta go see who's around. The vibe. Thank you guys for coming by to just join me. I know we were supposed to play Jurassic World Evolution, but I wanted to build this. I kind of wanted to mess around with this stuff today. All right, Sai. I want to go say hi to Sai. Let's go see how Sai and Izzy are doing. I got. We're just gonna go with our classic loading, cause I got nothing. Right now, Sai is hanging out with Isabella Ooze. They're having the night out thing, so go check them out. Both awesome people, really cool, very pretty. I believe I'm taking tomorrow off. Oh no, that's incorrect. We are playing a Digimon Cyber Sleuth tomorrow, 3 p.m. PST. So come join us for some digital pocket creatures. Thursday, I'm gonna take kind of a break. I might be around places here and there. And then Friday, we will return to the Weekend of the Bat. So come by and stick around for that. If anything, I might just do like a bit of grinding on different video games Thursday. We'll see. Alright. You guys be good. Have fun over at Size. Bye.